What's happening, everybody? We are going to go over your next homework assignment, which has to do with intertextuality in Max Brooks's World War Z. Let's talk about it. So you are all going to get packets that look like this, and you're going to conduct a series of annotations. But let's go over the actual task here. I do want to preface this by saying this is not an assignment you can do overnight, so you are going to have to manage your time effectively. I would start as soon as possible with this, okay? So there are 4 parts to this. You do have some alternative versions of the text right here. If you need to download the document or if you need quick access to it, there's a direct link. So you first want to start with part 1, the order of things. You're going to choose your own experience today, A, B, or C. And it's just really based on how you want your opinions to shift based on the information that you're exposed to during the reading. So if you choose option A, that means that you're trying to have the experience of the calm before the storm of the zombie invasion. If you choose option B, you are going to see how bad things got versus how they were. So you're almost working in reverse. And then option C is seeking resolution, where you would start with a search for accountability and experience the panic that follows. So really just choosing your own adventure based on the order of how you want to read the chapters. I'm going to take you guys to part 2 here. And this is what you're going to do with your carbon copies of the text. This is important. And this is why you have to start early. There are 3 sections or 3 chapters that we are working from. Okay, so there are blame, warnings, and panic, great panic. Each chapter has different voices and narratives. I'm asking that you read 2 narratives from each chapter for a total of 6 different narratives. So once again, you're picking your own adventure and you're going to read those narratives in the order that you choose to. You are going to annotate throughout your reading. Specifically, you are going to annotate your initial reactions to the narrator's perspective, connections to real world events, and how your understanding of the zombie war shifts with each new voice. And of course, that's going to be specific to the order that you read those in. So, very informal comments in your work, but you have to show your work for this. It's going to be essential. Part 3, you're going to outline your thesis. So based on what you've read and based on what you've annotated, you are going to compose a thesis statement. I think it says like at the bottom of the document here. No, you can write it here in the front. You are going to have to showcase this, so make sure your writing is visible. Your thesis is going to be driven by your observations. Okay, so it's almost like working backwards. And this is how you're going to submit this assignment. You're going to record this as a video. So whether you want to use Canvas Studio or you want to use your phone, you can definitely do that. But what you are going to do is a short commentary video. It's most likely going to be 2 to 3 minutes in length. Okay. Where you showcase your work, your observations, your commentary, and you're going to end your video with this phrase, therefore, my thesis statement is include your thesis statement. Now, this is 30 points. You guys are going to be evaluated on your description of the criterion, your meta commentary, and your thesis statement. So those are 10 points each. We're looking for really effective work in these areas, even though it's a short video, right? Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Manage your time, college students, okay? And good luck. I cannot wait to learn from you and see what you guys do.